Hey, what's up guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at this fresh, new Chevy Camaro SS. I believe it is new for 2019. I don't have the package with me, and this is a very interesting car we'll be reviewing today. So let's get into it. Okay, we have the stand aside, and it's time to review this awesome 1968 Camaro Super Sport. You can immediately recognize that it has two different types of wheels on the car. One of them is a regular sized Hot Wheels wheel, and the other one is a smaller sized Hot Wheels wheel. And you can immediately recognize it because it has different rims, hubcaps, and it's a different color in general. The back ones are bigger and black, and the front ones are silver and tiny. And I think this is a very awesome car. And I have mixed feelings about the wheels, but I think it would look a lot cooler if it was either the same wheel color or it was just low to the ground. But I still think it was a great choice design for the company, Hot Wheels, and it just looks really good for a Hot Wheels car. I believe this is new for 2019. I do not have the package on me to look at it, but I will look later. And as you see, it says 1968 Camaro Super Sport. I don't think this is a new one for 2019 because it says it's made in 2010. So I'm not sure, but it looks good either way, nice and shiny. This wheel is really nice compared to some other Hot Wheels with the same wheels on it. I think the wheels came insanely tight and neat, which is a really good thing. It has no convertible, which is pretty usual standardly for Camaro Super Sports. And it has a small little spoiler in the back here, which I think is pretty cool. The roof is completely white. I mean, the base color is white in standard. And it has a black stripe that goes up to the engine right here. And it has a little arrow pointing light blue and turquoise stripe, which I think is pretty cool. Also, you can see that it has that classic old Camaro form right there in the front, which points like a very light arrow, which I think is pretty cool. And the roof is one of the coolest parts of the car, so that's really good. Taking a look at the side, we can see that it has the Camaro Super Sport logo on the side. It has an orange light on the side too. It has that, again, turquoise and light blue stripe all the way across, and it curves at the bigger wheel. It has another gray stripe right under it, and it also has an overall white base design on the side, which I think is really good. The other side is exactly the same, but I think the Camaro logo is a slight different. The bottom is a shiny silver, which I think was a good choice for the company, and you could see the black tires on the bottom. It also has a white screw and a silver screw. The front has black painted over headlights, which again, if you've watched my other videos, you know I don't really like. But it still has that cool grille and radiator design that's on all the classic Camaros, and you could see the engine sticking out, which is really cool. The taillights are also painted over, which kind of sucks, but I do like the plain white design on this. I wouldn't really like if the stripe continued on the back, so that's another great design choice. And the back seems to expand above the car, and that's just because of the spoiler. One more thing to note is that it is not a fully closed window design, and there is two openings of the windows. Well, to see through the windows, a very slight silver inside design, which I think was a good choice considering the rest of the car was white. It wouldn't look too good if it was blue or something like that. The last thing I want to say about this Camaro is that the front and the back of the car has a significant incline and is a lot higher than the rest of the body. It's also a lot cut off by maybe a centimeter, which is interesting, but I think it's a good choice of design. So overall, I think this Camaro is a great design coming out of Hot Wheels. It looks incredible, and I think it's going to be a great part of my collection. It might go next to my other Camaros, which would be nice, but it doesn't look anything like them since it's a Camaro Super Sport, and also it's very old, as you can see. Very old model from 1968. I actually have some more Camaro Super Sports that are from almost the same year that I will be reviewing in next video. That will be a very interesting video because coming back from my trip, I've gotten some very interesting cars to add to my collection. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a little about this Camaro SS coming out of Hot Wheels, and maybe you might want to purchase it on your own. You can definitely find this car specifically online, I know that for a fact, unless it's rare or something like that. And where I found this was Best Buy, in like behind some of the stuff. But, you know, I bet you can find it somewhere. It is a very cool looking car if you want to add it to your collection or if you just want to play it on the track. I've already track tested it and it already runs pretty well. It runs like any regular Hot Wheels, even though it has that severe incline because of the wheel change difference. And I think it's a good car. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you learned a little about this Hot Wheels. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.